It is a dark and stormy night, so stormy that the oceans have flooded the entire country. But the oceans swallowed up the coast years ago. You are sweating in a bunker, looking down and watching as the water level rises higher and closer towards the windows. This metal box, full of people, is one of the last places where life is left. A Noah's Ark of sorts. But this is no miracle. No one can save you. There is no escape. Soon, the supplies and energy will run out, and humanity will succumb. As you contemplate your fate, you remember how Earth used to be, before the temperatures became too harsh to endure, before acres of land were burned, before millions of damage was done to civilizations in the form of hurricanes and tornadoes and other extreme weather events, before the beach was absorbed by the sea. You remember the sky, how blue it was on a perfect day. You recall the rush of wind through your hair as you ran beside the trees or rode your bike, and how fresh and cool the breeze smelled as you walked outside after a long day of being indoors. You remember the animals, the birds chirping, the dogs barking, the squirrels scurrying. You remember picking flowers as a child, or dandelions, and blowing the fuzz into the wind as you made a wish. Oh, how you wish to experience nature again. What would you give to be outside on a beautiful day instead of overheating in a bunker full of random strangers as the world finally meets its demise? Is this our destiny? Is this how the world will end? What will happen if we can't change this future?
"2021 has been the year of extreme weather, with record-breaking heat, wildfires, snow, floods, and tornadoes. Extreme heat wave events have increased by 4.8 times since the pre-industrial period. Heat waves cause drought and dry conditions, which are perfect for wildfires. In the Dixie Fire of summer 2021, 963,309 acres of land, an area larger than Rhode Island, was burned before it was finally contained after nearly 3 months of which smoke from the fire spread across not only California, but the whole country, and caused poor air quality. In early 2021, there was a large wave of winter storms, including a snowstorm in Texas that caused over 3.5 million people to lose power. Tornadoes in the Midwest in December 2021 broke many more records. For example, December was ranked as the 10th deadliest month since 1950. Not to mention the increasing amount of hurricanes in recent years. So many that they ran out of names. And these weather events are not only happening in the US, but all over the world. Wildfires in Australia and Greece, floods in China and Europe, heat waves in Canada, just to name a few. All these crises and more destroyed people's homes and businesses, and killed and uprooted numerous lives. These intensifying weather events all have one thing in common. This is all caused by us. We caused this. According to the most recent report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, human influence and activities have released greenhouse gases that cause the atmosphere to trap heat and warm up the globe, which in turn leads to changing climate. The report found that since pre-industrial times, the Earth has warmed by almost 2 degrees Fahrenheit. In addition to causing extreme events of terrifying weather, this warming has also led to many issues such as melting of glaciers, which led to ocean levels rising. In fact, the average sea level has risen faster since 1900 than any preceding century in at least the last 3,000 years. Even worse, this process is essentially irreversible.
Our Earth, the only planet in the whole universe known to be able to sustain life, is slowly dying, all because of us. Soon, humanity will be dying too. Before long, the places we know and love will be flooded, all the plants will be burned, and life as we know it will no longer exist. But together, we can bring awareness and spread knowledge and truths and facts. We can make our own difference, and we can elect leaders who will make the necessary changes to save our planet. That dystopian apocalypse scene, seemingly something out of a science fiction novel, will not be our fate. Together, we can fix what previous generations have brought onto us, and we can fix the issue we have prolonged and continued. Together, and only together, we can alter the course of life itself.